What is up, fellow experiencers? KV here, and we're going to go ahead and enter the tea room, and we are going to find Sato, so we are able to head to Marleybone.
Noble persons, though we are honored by your presence, this club is of a private nature, and we are embarrassed to have to ask yourselves to leave.
What the blazes is he talking about?
He's giving us the Mushu bombs rush. Let me translate. We leave or die.
Well, in that case, we must obviously
Fight! Arriba!
Alright, so here we go. I believe these are actually all swashbucklers, and yeah, let's see. So Swashbuckler with Chief Shot 2, Blade Storm flanking 2. It looks like all of them will have somewhere along the lines of that. And we got a musket back here with return fire and double tap, and a guy way over here with pirates for some reason. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and discard some of this stuff, do Black Fog, raise everyone's thing up, and Bonnie could just go ahead and chill for this round. And as far as like the pirate series goes, it feels kind of good to be playing pirates again. I actually looked at the crown shop, and I was looking at some of the items, whatever, since the level cap has been raised to level 75, and they added basically the weapons that, you know, you could buy at the crown shop, whatever. And they also added some like new accessories that I've never seen before, which I believe it's supposed to help out like the witch doctors and the musketeers. Well, it could help out any class, but there's some that has like spooky specifically instead of weapon power. It still has like the accuracy and the dodge, and then I believe the other one gives spooky, but it gives more accuracy instead. So that is pretty interesting to see. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue buffing up. I want them to get a little bit closer, I think, still. So we'll go ahead and have Earl Toro attack there. And you know what? Screw it. We're go ahead and do that. But it is interesting to see a little bit of new items, I guess, in the crown shop. Just because it definitely has been a while since I've played and even looked at the crown shop. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what the crown shop is, obviously, but if you don't, it's the one where you pay like real money to get crowns to buy these items, which, you know, stuff like that. But to even have a membership, you have to pay anyway, so yeah. And these items are not really like pay to win or anything of that sorts, because I mean, yeah, they help your stats, but you could probably find something better in game if you farm for it. Which, speaking of which, I haven't looked if the wiki was actually updated or brought back. It's something that I've been meaning to take a gander at. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and assassin strike that guy over there. Do I let flanking get triggered here? That's fine. Let's go ahead and take out the guy closer to Bonnie. And yeah. So something I actually do want to bring up too is that if you're more into pirates or wizards, whatever, I know this is a pirate video, but I also have been continuing my storm walkthrough if anyone watches that. And I was looking over some of the stuff for the storm walkthrough, and man, I feel like some of the things were very disorganized, and I'll talk about it when I, you know, play wizards again in the next episode, whatever of that. But I just want to mention that I will probably just be alternating between the two series, so it'll be like one episode of pirates, which is this episode, and then the next video will be of wizards, the storm walkthrough, and then yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and do, I think, another assassin strike. That would be, yeah, you know what, whatever, it doesn't really matter. No flanking could get triggered there. Alright, hopefully Bonnie could take out him. And this little dungeon is probably going to take quite a bit of time for us to do. For the most part, I think I'm just going to show this battle, and then the rest of the battles I'll just go ahead and cut out until we fight Santo. That way we could already head to Marleybone, hopefully, in this episode, and not just spend the entire time in here. Because for the most part, I think we just have a bunch of trash mobs that we
Sato
have to
should be
deal
in
with.
the penthouse on the top of the pagoda. Up the stairs.
Alrighty then. Let's get this done and get back to Egg.
But yeah. It's funny because I kind of have like a somewhat recent memory of this because I've done it for my witch doctor.
Sportswear, stationery, rubber mallets. And pig archers.
Interlopers. They must be agents of Egg Foo Young. Get them, you fools.
But yeah, I think my witch doctor just entered Marleybone when I streamed last time. But yeah, let's go ahead and cut out this battle.
Second floor, children's toys, kitchenware, confectionery.
Funny, the tower didn't look this tall from the outside.
Third floor, molten lead, chopping blocks, hot boiling oil, and evil sorcerers.
A misbegotten foreign fierce. Now you will face the darkness.
Top floor, frying pans, razor blades, ladies' garments, and wannabe Yakuza Oyabuns. Everybody out!
What is the meaning of this? Ah, it is Young's little pirate lackey. How like him to rely on a foreign interloper. You have traveled so far from your homelands only to meet death here. Here I am, pirate! Come and get me if you can!
Alright, so we made it to the top, and it looks like these just have all the mobs in it. And from what I remember, I believe Sato has an ability to just teleport away. So yeah, that's going to be a little interesting. With that being said, actually, hold on. Let me discard this stuff that I don't want. I just forget about that mechanic. Alright, let's get rid of some of the structures that are in here, but we're gonna try to rush Sato, and I believe, like I said, he just teleports away. I don't remember the fight so well, but yeah. And I believe he actually drops his glasses, which provide the teleports. I could be wrong, I'm not entirely sure. But this is a place, if I'm not mistaken, that you could farm for something of that sorts. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. And it also looks like Sato already ran kind of close to us here, so if I could find my black fog, then we could have everyone attack next round if possible, which I should be able. Never mind. Also, I need to change my gear so I don't have blood flames anymore, but yeah. You probably haven't seen me use it in a minute. With that being said, let's try to get everyone weakened. Uh-oh. El Toro is also probably one of my weakness companions that I have right now, in that he's very squishy, so I might have to re-roll his stats to make it more tanky. It's just I have everyone more of a glass cannon type build, I would say. Okay, he just went to the wrong thing. Yep, riposte. Nice. I probably should just do Assassin Strike here, and then everything should be okay. It looks like his thing is on cooldown, possibly. Oh, never mind. Flanders is just going to take him out. There you go. That's one way to do it. Any glasses for me? Oh. musketeer thing, a buccaneer thing. Where's the last chest?
Only a fool or weakling fears those different from him. We have struck a blow for the good of all Mushu.
Yeah, I feel like we did a good turn for the old place. Now let's get back to Egg Foo Young and get us some tea.
Okay. And it looks like there's a second chance chest here. Should we do 50? Sure. So we got a Buccaneer Sniper's Eyeglass. Not really that good. And a Witch Doctor. Another shot. And some gold. Okay. I'll do it once. And let's teleport back.
Ah, you are just as efficient as I remember. Thank you, my pirate friend. This will consolidate my power nicely. Now, here is some excellent Moulong tea to bring your friends. Tell them I will arrange it that the embargo will no longer trouble them.
I see your reputation is not exaggerated at all, Captain. Thank you. Those tea merchants were driving me absolutely barking. Here are your papers, Captain. Good luck and pleasant journey. Oh, I trust you'll keep your head down. You are headed into a war zone after all.
Okay, now we need to go and look for Catbeard. Alright, so now that we are back on Hamamitsu Skyway, we see a big X to the storm gate to Marleybone. So let's go ahead and head on inside and take the long journey to Marleybone. And this is pretty much the only times we really get to see these, because we could just use the transport alert excuse me, to go and teleport here once we go here the first time. But yeah, most of the time there's not really much quest that makes us go back into this little transition area. But oh look, there's Polaris up there, Valencia. This is where we get to see some of the worlds, and it looks like that's really it. Cool. Hopefully we get to go to Polaris soon, TM. Because Valencia, we went back. Well, I guess spoilers, not spoilers. But we go back for part 2 eventually. I think everyone already knows the pirate story. It's fine. Anyways, here we are.
Ministers of Grace defend us. The skies of home, overrun with armada ships. This is an outrage.
Catbeard thought Marleybone would make short work of the clockworks, did he? Looks to me like Captain Kitty has much to answer for. He started this war.
He had help.
Okay. Anyways, here we are in the Westminster Skyway. And I believe this is the only skyway from Marleybone. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, there's a war zone going on here. Let's go ahead and dock at the Isle
Right.
of the Docks.
Off to find Ned Land. What was the tavern's name again? The Admiral's Elbow?
The Admiral Benbow. I know the place.
Okay, wasn't able to leave my ship as they were talking. And something that I should do is buy a new ship here. But we're gonna go ahead and ignore that for the time being. I will do it as we need to fight some ships here. But for right now, let's just explore Marleybone and go from there. So let's go ahead and enter. And we're gonna continue trying to do the main quest for a bit. I believe there's some side quests that pop up. I kind of wish that those weren't there. Okay, never mind. No side quests. Oh, never mind. There is a side quest. Okay, this thing's just broken. Whatever. Anyways, we're looking for Ned over here. And he is in the tavern right here. If I could enter. And there is Prospector Zeke.
Catbeard? Aye, he's in the nick all right. Put him in the glass house, they did.
That's the royal prison other end of the island. Looking to get him out? Good luck. With the war on, the Navy won't even let anyone visit him but his barrister. That's his lawyer, see. You want to talk to Catbeard, you should go find him. What's his name? Swidget. A fine frog he is. His office is near the Admiralty Arch.
Okay, so we're gonna ignore the side quest for the time being. Yeah. Let's just try to get some main quests out of the way here. Oh. I'm not even supposed to enter that. Hello.
Good evening. It's rather late, but I think I can make room for a new appointment. Have you need of legal representation? Barrister? Actually, I'm a solicitor. Catbeard? Yes, he is one of my clients. You want to talk to Catbeard? Impossible.
Okay, and there we go. We got a level up to level 58.
My client is the prized prisoner of the Royal Navy. Do you have any idea how reluctant they'll be to put him in the same room with another pirate? Dash it all. It may cost me all my favors to do it, but I'm at my wit's end. Help me. It's my nephew, you see. Fallen in with a bad lot he has. Could you set him a good example? Show a firm hand to these bullies he's aligned with, and I know he'd come back to the straight and narrow. The gang congregates around a disreputable warehouse in Dorset Street. Teach them a lesson, and I'll get you in touch with Mr. Beard.
With Mr. Beard, he says. Okay. So, unfortunately, after this quest, we're not going to be able to get another level up. But we did get some companion points with this level up, which is 3. And then we got our badge. Yeah. The badges are not that important. But let's go ahead and go over here and let's enter this warehouse.
This place is pretty disreputable looking. Smells bad too. Looks like we found it.
Well, come on then. Let's thrash this lot, grab the tadpole, and be done with things.
Okay. Something that I wanted to do was to level up my companions, but I guess we're not going to do that. Anyways, with that being said, let's... Oh, this is kind of interesting. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Let's just yeet that, I guess. And Bonnie could hit all of them. But yeah, we finally made it to Marleybone. It's been a long time coming, but we are here. And we got a lot of stuff here to do. And honestly, speaking... We're level 58, and the max level now is 75. So, I mean, we're kind of getting there. We have 17 more levels to go before max level. Kind of exciting. A little bit, you know. And I'm actually kind of curious, too, because everyone already knows what the other worlds are. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it. We have Marleybone, then we have Aquila, and then we go Valencia Part 2. And I believe that's it, right? I could be wrong. Because the other way to get the last, like, 5 levels is through the additional content that they added, which was, like, dungeons and stuff. Like, stuff that you could farm. I could be wrong, because I haven't done it, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our crits up. El Toro could go ahead and continue to damage, and yeah. Oh, actually, something that I completely forgot is to go check in with my trainer to see if I have any new powers. And it's something that I haven't looked at in a long time, so I'm actually not sure if I get a new one. So it should be fun to go look at that. And also, it will be cool to see the new, like, 71, 3, and 5 powers or talents, whatever. I would like to check that out as well. So we'll do that probably after this. And maybe level up some companions. Get them a little bit more beefy. But they're pretty much at a good level. I want to say you know, since we did all that side quests, they're a little bit higher than what they normally would be if you were just speedrunning the quest. Alright, let's go ahead and attack that guy. I'll let Bonnie deal with that guy, and yeah.
Reckon I will.
Anyways, other than that, has anyone actually played this game, and are they level 75? I don't know if a lot of people are still like into this game and, you know, are back, which is, I know a lot of people did quit the game with it not being updated and, you know, just moving on with playing other games and I guess life. But is anyone max level now and continue playing the Pirates? I am just curious, you know. Let me know how the end game stuff is now, 'cause I have no idea.
Is that all? As you wish.
Anyways, I believe there's actually another battle after this, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Hello.
Who the devil are you people? Do you know whose place you just broke into?
We're looking for a young frog. Just hand him over and we'll be off.
Oh, is that all? Well, in that case, to places with you.
It's always so weird that audio, like whenever we're inside of a place, it has like an echo effect, and it sounds like, you know, it's not supposed to sound like that, essentially. Like it sounds too echoey, like as if I'm in like a big, I don't know, like what's something that's enclosed, like a church, I guess. I would say not even that, like a symphony hall. Is that a thing? Like a Broadway, no, musical show? I wanted to say stadium, but most of the stadiums are kind of open. At least the ones that I'm thinking of, like a baseball stadium or a football stadium. So that doesn't make the echo effect that I'm trying to think of. But yeah, it always just sounds weird to me whenever they do that like effect. I know it's supposed to be like, oh, you know, we're indoors and there is echo sometimes if it isn't like properly like furnished or insulated or stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so let's have Flanders continue to gear up there, and yeah, let's get this done with. Wait, what was that? Cover fire. Oh, interesting. It's not a skill that I knew about. It's basically, I guess, like hold the line, right? Or no, not hold the line. I forget all the skills. Oh, no double tap. Oh, I was gonna use that guy as the flanking, but I guess not. There you go. We got a crit, so we get the last double tap. Or no, sorry, we have a few more. Alright, let's see. Do I have another Assassin Strike? I do. We're not going to hit it again. Let's, oh. Wait. Here we go. Okay.
You've got it.
Yes. I wonder if there's a way that I could get like Blade Storm. I'm assuming not. Unfortunately, Flanders is not going to be able to attack someone. Bonnie could get the elims right here. Oh, quick draw. There you go.
So, did any of you see a frog?
Perhaps the lawyer's nephew left of his own accord.
Look, a trap door. The rest of the gang must be down there.
Excellent, more fighting. I mean, quickly, after the nephew.
Alright.
More sewers? You take us to the loveliest places, Captain.
Could be worse. We could be dancing on the rooftops. Now, where do we go?
Surely one of the local sewer folk can be encouraged to tell us the whereabouts of our missing amphibian.
Okay, let me go ahead and mark this, and let's head back to Skull Island. Because I want to go look at my trainer. So let's head on over there. Also, ignore that quest. Because I am. It's like a weekly quest thing. Okay, so we actually don't get one until level 60. So that's a little unfortunate. But I also want to look at the other things. Assassin's Shroud, which prevents healing. We got Gambit of Steel, which does all the adjacent enemies. We got Alert 2, makes trap do less damage, and at 70 was the last skill that I remember, which was Post 3. And I actually think we have Post 3 already because of our pets, question mark? I'll look at that in a sec. But anyways, for 71, we get something called Deadly Shadow Dance, which is a power. And we get more crits for 20% for 3 turns and more weapon power, 10% for 3 turns. Interesting. And then we got Fatal Blade, which has a range of 3. It does 738 damage. The target takes 10% more damage and is infected with an anti-heal, from what it looks like, for 3 turns. And the final talent that we get is called Ambush, which we get at level 75. Once per turn, hide after damaging a flanking enemy. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, you may have noticed that I have 9 practice points. I don't think that I have like anything trained. I could be wrong. But okay, I have Born Sneak, which is something that I picked in the beginning. We get the Alert 2 later. We got Jump. Yeah. Where is the one that I'm looking for? Is Repose. Yeah, see, there you go. I do have it because of my pets. And the second chance, for anyone who was wondering, is because of my weapons. I believe in the last episode I put like a comment about it. But yeah, having Repose 4 gives us bonus attack, but well, we probably will have that because I'm not training a new pet or anything like that. But we also have Relentless because of my pet as well. And maybe I should just pull up my pets to make that a little bit easier. So let's see. My pets has Relentless and Repose, which we just saw. And then it has the Tough, which gives me the bonus. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and head to the tavern since we are over here. And let's level up some of our companions. And by some, I mean the main ones that I'm using. So it's in here. And let's head on right here. Okay, so U is to bring up this menu. And we have 80 points, which is insane. And we could go... We're currently level 58. So I'm not entirely sure when we get a new, like, epic. But maybe 55 will be a good level to go to. Okay, we got... Ooh. I actually don't know what she currently has, but I don't need any of those, so I'm thinking tough would be a good one to do. And then we go to level 54. 55 was what I said I wanted to get to. Okay, yeah, 55 is a good level because we get a new epic at that point, which I currently have flanking, which is base. I have 2 repose and then relentless. So maybe another blade storm would be the way to go. Repose 3 is pretty good. And then first strike is also pretty good, but another blade storm could be good. The repose, if she's built with dodge, how do I look at her stats? I could always reroll this, so that's fine. We'll go with another blade storm. Alright, and let's kind of speed this up. More or less, I'm going to train them roughly the same. So let's go ahead and give you tough. There you go. Get the new epic, which we want. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do blade storm again. Just train Bonnie. We'll go ahead and give her... I want to say health. Okay, then she get rough. There you go. 55. Just to get her new epic. Overwatch 3 gives them the minus accuracy, which is pretty good. I don't believe the double tap gives us anything good there, so we'll go ahead and do that. And there we go. There's our companions trained up. Alright, so let's go ahead and boost ourselves up, and let's see how our power got increased now. We are 5 levels above them, so hopefully this could go a lot smoother. Though the battles before were not going unsmooth or anything like that, but yeah. Having a new epic is pretty powerful. I actually believe they also stopped that you could get at a higher level. Because before you were able to save like your tombs or whatever. Or get a companion at max level and then it'll be like 1 or 2 levels higher. Something along those lines. Okay. Let's see if I could get Black Fog here. I did not draw it, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and boost up our crits. And could you reach? No, you cannot. That's fine. Hey, the Overwatch is good. I think it only lasts for like 1 round or something. Yeah. Which is still pretty good, don't get me wrong. Okay, so let's do an Assassin Strike to you. Let's go ahead and have you rush and get everyone their minus dodge. Though Musketeers already have like a pretty low dodge, so I don't think I'll be missing that much anyways. Alright, so We got another assassin strike. Let's go ahead and toss that out here. Oh, get the flanking there. And attack there. And Bonnie should be able to finish off the last guy there. But also, he's bleeding as well, so if she happens to miss, which I doubt, the bleeding will take care of the other thing. Nope, where's the chest?
Crikey, ease up, Captain. If you're looking for the frog, there's a drain room down the way what we use for lying low. Shares your bornies and areas.
Alright. Nigel, where are you? Okay, it looks like we have the red fox lair. But I think we're going to go ahead and save that for next time. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the crown shop before we end off the video, because we're going to open our Ashes of the Armada pack. And like I said, we're trying to go for a companion here, and it's just something that I do at the end of the videos. So let's see if we get anything. Let's go ahead and buy it. Let's do it. And it looks like we got a staffy weapon. Staffy slash slashy weapon, which has Doom spell, and it is for essentially Buccaneers, because they're the one who primarily uses strength. And that's pretty cool, but it has no use for us. And then a bunch of furniture stuff, which I don't care about, because I don't decorate my house. Anyways, that's going to go ahead and be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series, especially since it was on hiatus for such a long time. But we are making our way through this story. With that being said, go ahead and leave a like down below if you did enjoy, and any comments you would like to leave. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a beautiful day and a wonderful night. Until next time, I have been KV, and I am out. Peace!